Welcome to the channel. This is Adam with Rubbish Outlaw Dumpster Rentals. We do dumpster rentals and junk removal in the Akron, Canton area.
This is the hot
We do a
tub I'm doing
25
today.
mile radius for
And
dumpster
this
rentals,
is
and we
what
do a
the
30-mile radius
yeah.
for junk removal. This is a hot tub a customer needed removed in Greene,
Check it out.
Ohio. As you can see, the electric was disconnected. There's a little bit of water in the hot tub.
I'm using my
Not
new
too bad though.
Sawzall.
Right here is my brand new Milwaukee Super Sawzall.
Super Sawzall.
I just got it. It's my first hot tub to cut with it. No one's curious how it's going to work out. Before this, I used a Milwaukee, what they call a Milwaukee hacksaw, to do my cutting up my hot tub and stuff. And it was a decent saw, and I thought it did a good job. And then I got this Super Sawzall, and after I used it, I was very much amazed at how quick it could cut through hot tubs and stuff like that. I always try to use a Diablo blade. Just makes things easier. 12-inch Diablo blade is what I try to use if it's possible. Sometimes I've run into where they've been out. I had to get a different blade. But here, as you can see, I took the sides off, and here I am cutting the frame. I like to cut the frame, but it makes it a little bit easier for the removal. And I just like to make a little pile here for my partner to come pick up here a little bit. Typically, we cut these anywhere from, sometimes we cut them in half, sometimes we take them whole, and sometimes we cut them in 5-6 pieces, depending on what the weight of the hot tub is, where it's located at, the fence, if we can get through a fence or not, how much help we have that day. This right now, I started by myself, and shortly here, one of my workers will come in and help me out, but I wanted to get started on this one, and sometimes it's best just to go cut it up bunch of pieces and get it out, whatever makes it easier for us and easier and on the customer. So we charge a flat rate on these hot tubs. We generally price them by the size, and if they're on a flat surface like this where it's pretty much easy to get to, we charge a flat rate. Here, as you can see, I cut the frame out. The frame's all removed, and that makes it a little easier to get the hot tub cut up and processed. What you might say. The back of this hot tub was really close to the house, and I didn't want to skirting and stuff. So at this point, I decided to start cutting it up. I was really eager that day to get the cutting and test this saw out. This saw is amazing. I definitely would recommend it if you're cutting off. If you need a sawzall, I definitely would recommend it. It's a little heavier than a standard sawzall. I think it weighs about 8 pounds. The hacksaw probably weighs about 100 too. They did a great job. The hacksaw did a good job. But it was very underpowered from what I now know. I cut a lot of hot tubs. And they did a pretty fine job. Using this Super Sawzall, opposite. I'll never go back to the hacksaw. If all you got around the house is any kind of sawzall will work. I like to use the cordless one because we're running around water. Definitely don't want to get electrocuted. But as you can see here, I got it cut already. I cut it into 4s on this one. And sometimes I cut the bottoms out and I cut it into 5 pieces or 6 pieces. Just whatever's easier for me to remove. Here you can see I'm pulling this piece off. There's some hoses going to be holding this on that I'm going to cut here in a second. I like to come in small pieces, make them fit through the fence okay, and make it easier for us to pick up. Sometimes struggling and with the bigger pieces, it's just not very good to me. So, but yeah, if you're cutting up a hot tub, you definitely want to cut it into pieces. If you got some help, you can cut it in half. You can cut it in 4s. I like to cut it in 4s, but leave the bottom in, so it's actually 5 pieces. The bottom's usually the heaviest. Here you can see I'm cutting out the pumps. The pumps I cut out, and I set aside, we usually recycle those. Depending on how big they are, but sometimes those pumps can be pretty big. I've seen hot tubs where they had 3 to 4 pumps on them. This hot tub is a standard one, has about 2 pumps. So I usually just cut those out, put them aside. These hot tubs usually are falling apart when you're cutting them up in the bottom. Sometimes it's a complete mess, and other times it's not bad. But the insulation is what's usually the biggest downfall in these. But yeah, if you're doing this yourself, you can definitely rent a dumpster from us and cut it up from the dumpster and put what you do in there. Or you can give us a call and we'll cut it up for you. We'll haul it away. You don't have to worry about it. And you pay a little bit higher fee, but it's done quickly. Here, my partner finally arrives and he's telling me some stuff. I'm not one to sit here and talk, what have you, so try to get him back to work. Put that stuff up, get to the truck, and we get going. So here's what he's doing. Generally what I do is I have him run my dumpsters and stuff, and then he'll meet me on the job site and help me haul this stuff out. I have a few workers that help, and this day was kind of a slow day for junk move, but it's a fast day for stuff. Get it out of this customer's house. As you see here, I'm working with the second piece off here. The first piece is already off, and we're just working to get the second piece. A lot of times, these things are held in by, you never know. It might be a pipe holding it in, what have you, water line holding it, an electrical line. There's always something holding it down. You just got to figure out what's holding it and cut it there. That's what I'm doing here. I'm cutting some lines probably. Try to get the second piece off. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just got to cut this thing up into manageable pieces and get it out of the backyard. Obviously, the least amount of mess as possible. Back to the Sawzall. Get another cut there. I got 3 of the lines. I'm running through it. Looks like I got through something there. Good. There you go. All right. So if you need to get rid of a hot tub, give us a call, 330-260-6462. We do junk dumpster runs and junk removal. There, my partner comes back in. He's going to carry this piece out. And we're going to move that piece to the side. And I work to get these last couple pieces free. And once we get these all cut up, we use dumpsters to put stuff in. We have a dumpster rental company, so it makes sense for us to have dumpsters. We just usually bring one on the trailer or on the truck, and then we'll just fill it up. And we are going to help him carry that piece, get that piece out of there. Now we're down to, that's 2 pieces done. Look, we've got 3 more pieces to go. A lot of times these, the bottom of these hot tubs have a plastic mat that you can, roll up and take out with it in the trash. Sometimes it's falling apart. Sometimes it's cloth. There's the third piece we're taking out there. Every hot tub is a little different. I would say the Jacuzzi brand hot tubs are probably the most difficult ones that I've faced to take apart. I've seen some really unique ones and some really strange ones of how they're constructed. This one was pretty basic hot tub, it looks like inside. There's nothing anything strange about it. It was a pretty big size one, probably like a 6 to 7 person hot tub there. And at this point, I changed out the blade. I think it bent the blade, so I'll put a new blade in. Put it out. And we go. Pick off another piece. That's our 4th piece. This is what we have left. Doesn't look like much, but it's usually the heaviest pieces on the bottom. A lot of times these bottoms are just full of water, and the foam is sucked up and just full of water and can be very heavy. So that's what we're going to try to pick up here. I think this, if I remember correctly, this bottom might have been falling apart. Might have been wood that was falling apart. And so we couldn't just pick it up because it was just falling apart everywhere. So I think we ended up cutting it in half. And then we took it out in a couple pieces just to make it easier on ourselves. Then I came back and gave a good sweep And on this one, I got the hose out and cleaned out off his deck there in the front. It's a really nice deck. So, and we tried to bunch of some mud and stuff on it, so I just I got his hose out and hosed off with it nice and clean for him. That way they come out nice and clean and try to provide the best service as possible. So if you're in the Green area, we do hot tub removals. If you're in the Akron or Canton area, we do hot tub removals for you guys as well. Like I said, we do like a 30-mile radius on the now we'll go a little further on Jungle Bowl if it's a big job and work it for us a little bit out there a little more. Like if there's a big garage demo or something like that, we do it as well. We can take care of that for you. Yeah, here it is. I cut it in half, the bottom, and we're just going to take these last couple pieces out, paint, and then we're going to do some cleanup work and then get out of there and get on to the next job. This week was weird because I did a hot tub Monday and Tuesday, and we don't get a whole lot of hot tubs. We get a decent amount of hot tubs to remove, but we don't do tons of them in 1 week. So two back to back was pretty interesting. This one was pretty straightforward. I was really happy with this one, how it came out. I was really happy that it only took us an hour to do. That was great. So anytime you can do a hot tub an hour, it's awesome. We have faced some difficult ones that's taken us a lot longer, just because better construction or how they're built into the deck, or just the size of them. If you do a swim spa or something like that, which could be huge with big motors on it, those will take a little longer. You might have to crane some of those out. But so if you're looking to do this yourself, this is a quick tutorial how to do it. It just shows you basically you're going to take off the sides, cut the frame out, and just cut it up in manageable pieces and haul out into a dumpster or to your truck or wherever you put them in. Like I said, give us a call and we'll take care of it for you. Again, this is Adam with Rubber Shop Low Depths Reynolds. Our number is 330-260-6462. Give us a ring sometime.